So 2 down. And here's the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Gloves it on the dive. On his knees, the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. I'm sure he's a little miffed over at first base. The throw brought him into a dangerous position where the runner could have easily collided with him. You don't want to expose your teammates on hospital throws like that. 2 away and a runner at first. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, Gustavo Campero. Two and the pitch. Runner on the move. Popped in the air, left field. Robinson moving in on this one. Gets there, got it. 1 error in the inning, but nothing else. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. The Bees out in front, 1-0. Next to hit, Sunshine Strawberry. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
Strawberry.
Hit hard on a line. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Salt Lake ahead in this game, 1-0. Two outs, runner on first base. And the next batter, Sunshine Strawberry. Lifted in the air to right center. And that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Salt Lake with the lead, 3-1. No outs, runner at first. Next up for the Aces, Luis Urias. Pitch, runner breaking for second. Strike in there. Throw safe at second, not close.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Holman getting back to it out there. Bash down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a rocket. That's pretty deep. Can't get there. Now maybe extra bases. Around first and digging for second. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double. She was all over that one. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Gustavo Campero now at the plate. A little surprising, honestly, that he's not batting in the heart of the lineup despite how good a hitter he is. Very unusual, especially at this level. The 3-2 pitch. Swings and flares it. It falls in. Here comes the throw. Not in time. We've got runners at first and third to open the inning. Just got a piece of that, but he'll take it for sure. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. And now at the plate, Donovan Walton.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runners don't advance. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tapped in front of the plate. Got the out on the off-balance throw.
The batter, the designated hitter, Wade Meckler.
1 out and 2 on. Digging in for the Bees, Wade Meckler. Hard hit to right center. Hurley, long run into the gap. And makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. And a big run comes across on the sac fly. And they lead by 2.
Second baseman, Vaughn.
These guys are doing what you're supposed to, just adding runs as they come. Sac fly tacks on some insurance, and that's a job well done. This wasn't her best game ever, but she definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. So digging in, Sunshine Strawberry. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5. This broadcast is brought to you by Crazy Al's CPAs. If your accountant has lost interest in your finances and your balance takes it to the bag for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Midway through the second, no score. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Waldschmidt. 1 out with a runner at second. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate. He didn't get a great jump, and he blew through the stop sign at third on the way to getting tagged out at home. No outs. Runner at first.
Catcher.
Digging in, Sunshine Strawberry. 0 for 1.
I need you right here now. Here we go.
And a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Throw comes in, runner stops. Second and third, nobody out. Not much to nitpick about that swing. 106 miles per hour on the exit velocity. That ball was simply scorched, and now a chance to tie the game up, making this a crucial at bat. Next to hit, Gustavo Campero.
Right fielder, Gustavo
Your turn.
Campero.
Drive him in right now.
1-0, here's the pitch. And another ball. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. The next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he gives him anything to swing at here. And that'll load the bases. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, Donovan Walton. Hitting at the bottom of the order. Not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. Fly ball, right field. It falls in.
Get there.
Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1.
Meckler.
Digging in for the Bees, Wade Meckler. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. And that's ripped to left. Dives and it gets by. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. In to score from first. And they lead by 2. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Two down and a runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Luis Urias. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Well, it makes sense. You're going to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but great execution with the relay home. That had to be nearly perfect, even to be close, and it was just that. Inning's over. At the plate, Sunshine, Strawberry. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. That's ripped, base hit.
There you go, find it.
Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gustavo Campero.
And now it's going to be Gustavo Campero. Oh and 2, here's the pitch. Loop behind second, hauls it in, 1 away.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Donovan Walton.
And now the shortstop, Donovan Walton.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And caught at third on a soft line drive.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wade Meckler.
First and second, 2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Salt Lake, Wade Meckler. And they're all loaded up. So up next, Vaughn Grissom.
Second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
On 0-1, the delivery. Line drive, and it's caught as they escape the bases-loaded jam. We move on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Bees have the edge, 5-2. One down. Next up for the Bees, Sunshine, Strawberry.
Sunshine, Strawberry.
The 0-1 offering. And that's a fair ball. Around first and heading for second. Here comes the throw. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. No
Now
question
batting,
she's
right
feeling it
fielder,
right now at the
Gustavo
plate. Every swing she
Campero.
takes, you better hold your breath because it feels like something big will happen. 1 out and a runner at second. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Gustavo Campero. What a profile he's got at the plate with strong contact and power ability, but he's devoted to preparation too. This afternoon was no exception. He's always ready to go when first pitch comes. This one popped up. Baker under it and makes the catch.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Donovan.
Now it's the
Walton.
shortstop, Donovan Walton.
Ain't no one better right here.
Runner at second with 2 down. This one's in the dirt. Got him looking, and that's that. 1 left on base, and it remains a 5-2 game. One out and
Now
a runner
batting,
at second.
the designated
Next up for the
hitter,
Aces, Jack Hurley.
Hurley.
0-2, rocks and fires. That one kicks away from the catcher. And he goes down to third on the wild pitch. That's a good read from the runner at second base. The angle towards the plate makes it difficult to see how far the ball has gotten away from the catcher. Nice job to get a good look and take off to move up to third. Tawa at third with 1 gone in this inning. Liner to right. Gets there. Got it. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. And they cut the lead to 2. Strawberry had some solid production in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases. If she has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. And here's the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Here's a high chopper. Baker
Run it,
to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they go quietly here, midway in the first. No score. All set for the bottom of the third. Digging in for the Aces, Drew Jones.
Number 4, Drew Jones.
Pop-up foul on the right side. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 23, Lucas Baker.
1 away and a runner
the
at
catcher,
first.
number
Stepping to the
33,
plate for Salt Lake, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Hey, clutch up right now.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Ground ball to first, could be two. Fires to second. Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. One error in the inning, but nothing else. To the bottom of the fourth inning now. Reno with the lead, 1-0. Next to hit, Aramis Garcia.
The catcher, number 35, Aramis Garcia.
And a base hit. Coming around third. Now a long throw home. Not in time. Runner safe. And a run comes in to score. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. We go to the top of the seventh. Sunshine, Strawberry digs in now.
33, Sunshine, Strawberry.
If you feel you've been out of phase with your life, it's time to make it oscillate on your frequency. Call Thad's Theremin Therapy to find out how they can help you amplify your best self. Now a high fly ball to left center. Jones, long run into the gap. Pulls it in, one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 28, Jose Siri.
One out and two on.
13,
next up for the Aces, Tim Tawa.
Tim Tawa.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And throws it into center field. The calculus has shifted out there on the mound. Before throwing that one in the dirt, the pitcher could have had that double play ball to escape the inning. But now, any mistake you make could be catastrophic. Line drive to center. And makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The tag out at the plate, and that's a double play. Bang, bang, play, and the inning is over. Always exciting when you have a play at the plate, especially when it can end an inning. Great throw by the outfielder, but awesome job as well by the catcher. That is a nice play all around. One down. Sunshine, Strawberry, the next to hit.
Sunshine, Strawberry.
Swing lifted to left field. It's pretty far back. And there's two away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Tough sledding for her in this one. This is the kind of game you want to flush and move past as quickly as you can. So up next, Sunshine, Strawberry.
Sunshine.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over the last 10.
Hey, Big Mama, need you. Here you go.
And a base hit. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Safe, and it's 1-0.
He's safe.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Great swing, everything right on time, and she squared it up really well. No surprise it turned into a double. Next up for the Bees, Jamer Candelario.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go, kid.
It falls in.
All right, stay here, kid.
Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners, nobody out.
The first baseman, number 34.
So
Tucker
digging in, Tucker Flint.
Flynn.
Going up there. Clutch up now.
Swings and flares it. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And they lead by 2.
The designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
2 outs and a runner at first. Sunshine, Strawberry will hit next. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Hammered and now
Come
maybe
on,
extra bases.
Extra bases.
Headed for the plate. The relay throw, but she's in there easily. Every time she steps in the box these days, it's appointment viewing. You don't want to miss a single swing because she's just locked in. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Digging in for the Bees, Jamer Candelario.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
In the dirt, but kept it close. Grounder to third, Conticello.
Go, slide.
Slings to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Midway through the second, Salt Lake ahead in this game, 4-1. One down. Next to hit, Aramis Garcia.
Number 35, Aramis Garcia.
Lays down a bunt.
1.
That's the second out. Good idea by the hitter right there. He saw where the infielders were playing him, and he dropped a bunt trying to sneak on base. But he didn't locate it well, and they still got the out. Strawberry steps in, trying to shake things up. Total dominance on the mound so far. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Lifted in the air to right center. It's pretty deep. And that's the end of the inning. Offense held in check here. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Salt Lake with the lead, 5-1. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Digging in for the aces, Luis Urias. In the air to left. Gets there, got it. Runner tagging from third. The tag out of the plate, and that's a double play. As they escape the bases-loaded jam, base runner decided to test the arm out there, but got cut down on an outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That ends the inning with a bang. We go to the top of the seventh. Sunshine, Strawberry, now at the plate.
Sunshine, Strawberry.
Jamison getting back to it out there. On the ground, right side, and handles this chance. And there's one away. From bespoke masonry to soundproofing, your basement deserves the best. Montresor basement design can help every home, from a one-bedroom to a classical palazzo. Basement's so good, even your worst enemies won't leave. Strawberry digging in, facing the flavor of the month on the mound. Now has a chance to change the recipe. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. We've got the last half of the eighth coming up. The Bees out in front, 7-2. Every time up, she was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. One down. Sunshine, Strawberry, now at the plate. Making a lot of contact recently, collecting extra base hits routinely. Into the outfield, base hit. So one on now with one away. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Topped that one a bit, but still made some really loud contact to pull it through the infield for a knock. She should be happy about that swing. 2-2 and the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. The catcher blocks it and she steals second without a throw. That's an impressive bit of work. She picks up the single, then steals second to reach scoring position. It's effectively a first inning double, and she set the team up for success here. Runner at second here and one away. On the ground, right side, Tawa.
Pick up the ball.
That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 28, Jose.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Jose Siri.
Hey, keep going up there, clutch up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Gustavo Campero.
And here is Gustavo Campero.
Here we go, ducks on the pond. Let's get it done.
On the ground, Tawa. The flip, it's there, and that's a great play. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. 2 outs,
Batting
runner
fourth,
on first
the
base.
first baseman,
And here's the
number
first baseman,
23,
Lucan Baker.
Lucan Baker.
There goes the runner. Pitches in for a strike. Throw to second and out. That ends the inning. Trying to get into scoring position on that play, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That is how you want to pick up your pitcher. Two outs,
Now
bases
batting,
empty.
Catcher, Sunshine.
We'll see how well the field
Strawberry.
holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They go down in order. Batting order turns
batter,
over.
number 13,
Next up for the Aces,
second
Tim
baseman,
Tawa.
Tim Tawa.
2-2 now. And there's a hit. Boots it. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Strawberry stepping in, looking to flip the momentum back after last inning. Let's see if she can be the spark.
Strawberry.
Strike one. At other dentists, they'll promise you 3D or even 4D x-rays. At Sadie Marcus Dental, they've entered the 5th dimension. Step into their hypersphere today and see the future of your teeth. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Hey, that's the swing right there. You spoke that thing.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jamer.
Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, Jamer Candelario.
Hey, right guy. No one's better up there, kid.
Runner on the go, in the dirt. And no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. The Bees trailing by 3. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And he grounds it to the right side.
Come on, slide. Get down.
Takes it to first for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 28, Jose.
Here's the center fielder,
Siri.
Jose Siri. Runner on at third, one away. Now 2 away, and they get a run across.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gustavo Campero.
Strawberry up now. Redemption time. Her teammate left the runner out there, but now she can finish the job. And the pitch. On the ground to third. Can't field it cleanly. No throw. And that loads the bases. Seeing the ball very well in this game. This next at bat looms very large.
Candelario.
Digging in for the Bees, Jamer Candelario.
Ducks on the pond.
3 balls, 2 strikes. This one to right. Makes the grab on the run. As they escape the bases loaded jam. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. On to the bottom of the 8th. Jack Hurley getting ready to hit.
16, Jack Hurley.
Here's a pop-up. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lucas Baker.
So 2
The
down.
batter,
Sunshine,
the catcher,
Strawberry
Sunshine.
will hit next.
Strawberry.
This one is
Come on,
labeled.
two.
Should be extra bases. Makes the turn, heads for second base. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Next to hit, Jamer Candelario.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
Martinez is just 1 strike away. Swing,
Hold it
ground
right there,
ball
hold
out
it
to
right
short. Boots it. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. They're still in this one by the skin of their teeth.
Now batting,
The infield
the center
single
fielder,
might give them a
number
bit of
28,
oxygen here.
Jose Siri.
And now it's going to be Jose Siri.
Hey, need you right here. Come on, kid, let's go.
And the tying run's at the plate. Can't come up with it. In to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2.
Now
Well, he
batting,
gets it done in a
left
big
fielder,
spot to get the run across.
Montero.
Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Strawberry certainly wasn't why they took the loss. Put together a 4-hit performance. Always great to see a player as locked in as she was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see her deliver.